Welcome to this video where we are going to be discussing how as management we can deal with unethical behavior at the workplace. The first and most important thing is to make it aware to the employees, because you cannot punish them over what they don't know. So it is very, very important that you draw a code of conduct or along ethical framework. So you need to spell out what is acceptable and what is not acceptable in the business in terms of being ethical or unethical. And having done that, the code of conduct should also go along with the consequences of non-conformance, and you have as management to deal decisively with employees involved in unethical behavior. And over and above that, ongoing training is very important. You need to train your subordinates, your employees on ethical issues, and also you have to establish whistleblowing mechanisms whereby you have a channel whereby all the malpractices at the organization are well reported without those reporting being victimized. You can make use of suggestion boxes, unanimous calls, so that maybe the victims may not be identified and some of them may not want to be identified. What is important is for you to know what is happening in the organization where unethical practices are likely going to be taking place. Then you may also do internal audits in each and every business activity, and this helps you to identify risk areas. This helps you to identify areas where unethical practices might be taking place, and also it helps you to come up with watertight internal controls that you can put in place so that you avoid elements like fraud taking place and abuse of company resources. So internal audit, it would help you to identify those gray areas and you take decisive action accordingly. And you may put clauses on the employment contracts of the employees with regards to unethical behavior and code of conduct, and again confidentiality of information. Remember, we said disclosure of confidential information without permission is unethical. So you may put all those clauses, confidentiality clause, like for instance in employees' contracts, so that they would know that these are the consequences of acting unethically in this way. So if you conscientize employees, if you come up with a framework through policies, and if you train them, and remember, training would help to educate them, and they would know what entails unethical and what does not entail unethical. And also training helps to change the behavior of employees through it, also changing their attitudes, how they react to certain situations, and it helps them again to be dignified and to stick by the book and avoid being swayed away easily by certain situations. So it's very, very important that we have ethical practices being well documented and being taught upon our employees so that they are well aware, and we calculate that as part of our organizational culture. And over and above everything, us as top management, being role models and being leaders who lead by example. I thank you for watching this video.